Hi, I'm Danny, the Product Marketing Director here at Scully Signal Company. We're excited to introduce you to the first ever Scully mobile truck tester. This video will help you smoothly integrate the mobile truck tester into your operations. We'll go over what the tester does, how to use it, and its easy-to-use app, and answer some common questions. The Scully Mobile Truck Tester is a self-contained solution to verify and troubleshoot the operations of your fuel delivery fleet. It includes functions to verify the status of the overfill sensors, ball, bolt, or resistance ground, and truck identification number. From the time the tester is connected to the truck socket, within minutes, the system test is complete and the vehicle status is known. This is beneficial to fleet managers because they can test the vehicle overfill and grounding systems before sending trucks on their daily routes. Terminal managers will want to use the tester to make sure trucks waiting in queue are ready to load and will not delay the loading lanes with equipment troubles. Manufacturers and repair shops can use this tool to quickly validate that the overfill and grounding equipment is properly installed and functioning correctly. If problems are found, the Scully Mobile Truck Tester is the perfect tool to help troubleshoot the vehicle. The Mobile Truck Tester is compatible with the Scully IntelliCheck Monitor series, Load Anywhere, individual Scully optic 2-wire and 5-wire sensors, and truck identification modules. The Scully Mobile Truck Tester is a fully integrated system consisting of three main components. First, we have the MTT1000 tester. This is the hardware that has the sensing interface and capability to analyze and display the results. Next, we have the MTT1000 app. The app is an advanced companion monitoring and configuration tool designed to interface seamlessly with the MTT1000 tester via Bluetooth connection. The app can be used for single-person wet test operations, archiving test data, and advanced troubleshooting notifications. Finally, we have the MTT1000 accessory kit. This includes an adapter and harnesses to enable testing sensors of a few different varieties. During the training video, I'll be referencing the MTT1000 as the mobile truck tester or simply the tester. Similarly, I'll be referencing the MTT1000 app as the Scully App or app for short. Remove the mobile truck tester from the hard-sided case. The truck tester is a cone-shaped device where the large end is designed to connect to the vehicle socket. The small end serves as a handle and contains the batteries. An LCD display can be viewed from the middle of the body. If the tester has been used before, inspect it for any damages such as cracks in the plastic housing or a broken LCD. If the tester is damaged in any way, do not attempt to use it. If you need to use the tester in the hazardous environment, please ensure you're using the HazLock ATEX approved version of the product. The general location version tester is not approved to be used in hazardous location environments. If you have any questions, contact Scully Technical Support for further assistance. Now, let's review the battery installations or replacement. For all application, Scully recommends using these batteries. When using the hazardous location version of the tester, Scully requires the specified batteries to be used to comply with the regulatory requirements. See the manual for details. 6 AA batteries are required and are supplied with the product. To install the batteries, use a Phillips No. 1 screwdriver to remove the 3 screws from the battery compartment cap on the rear of the tester. Install the batteries in the order shown, being careful to observe the polarity of each battery. Replace the battery cap and reinstall the 3 battery cap screws. Tighten until the cap is snug over the opening, but be careful not to over-tighten the 3 screws. Visually confirm that there is no space between the battery cap and the rear of the handle to maintain the environmental seal. If there is, try removing the screws and recentering the cap slightly to make sure it will fully seat to the rear of the handle. If the unit is not going to be used for an extended period, we recommend removing the batteries from the tester to avoid potential damage from battery leakage. Here are the ways you can power up the tester. The tester will automatically power on once connected to a truck socket. You can also manually power on the tester by momentarily pressing pin 11 inside the coupling end. Pin 11 is the one that has a little bit of a bump. Once powered on, the tester automatically follows a set of steps to determine which testing actions are needed. This may take a few seconds to complete. The tester will automatically detect the type of equipment installed on the vehicle. No user interaction is needed to configure the mobile truck tester before vehicle testing. After completing the testing sequence, the tester will automatically shut down to preserve battery life. No user interaction is necessary to power off the tester. The tester is compatible with all industry standard overfill prevention 2-wire and 5-wire sensors, as well as both diode and standard resistive vehicle ground. The tester can be used on 3 different types of sockets, J2, J3, and J4 pinouts. However, you must change the configuration of the nut screws to accommodate the socket type installed on the truck. It's also compatible with most industry standard onboard truck controllers, such as a Scully IntelliCheck 3. When the tester is connected to a Scully vehicle socket, it will automatically power on and operate similar to the following. Step 1 is to power up the device. The mobile truck tester will initialize and perform self-tests to verify proper operations. It will display the firmware version and unit serial number. Then, it validates that a Scully socket connection has been made and displays System Ready. The mobile truck tester determines the type of overfill prevention sensors, 2 or 5-wire, grounding system, diode or resistive, and if a TIM is installed on the vehicle. A quick note for international customers. In the US, we reference grounding similar to the term earthing or bonding used abroad. The tester performs an initial operation test on the sensors and the ground connection and displays those results on the LCD screen. The LCD screen is designed to present truck configuration and test results using icons, colors, and text. Note that even if you cannot distinguish between red and green, the red icons will have a diagonal line through them to represent a problem. Let's review the different segments of the LCD and its different functions. Starting on the top, the tester will list the type of sensor and if it's running a wet test. To the right, you will notice the battery icon, which has 4 bars representing charge level. 4 bars means full power, and 1 bar or less bars represents very little power, meaning it's time to replace the batteries. To the right of the battery status is the Bluetooth link status icon. The symbol shows 1 curved stripe when the Bluetooth interface is enabled and ready for connection. When the second and third curved lines are showing, a Bluetooth connection has been established with a mobile truck tester. Below the top line is a section that represents the sensor status. You can pair up to 8 2-wire sensors and up to 12 5-wire sensors. The number of sensors will correlate to the individual vehicle configuration and the number of overall sensors during socket connection. A red indication appears when a sensor is wet or not operating properly. A green indication appears when a sensor is dry and ready for vehicle compartment loading. The next segment below identifies ground status and type. The options are diode or resistive type, and a green ground symbol is shown if a connection has been detected. When no ground circuit is detected, or when the resistive type ground circuit is higher than the default testing threshold, it will show a red ground symbol. The bottom row is for diagnostic messages and the TIM identification number. If the truck has a TIM unit, the tester will read it and its ID will be listed in this row. There are many diagnostic messages that could also be displayed in this row. After completing the system test and showing the truck configuration, the tester automatically goes into a wet test mode. In this mode, the tester scans the overfill sensors continuously, giving time for the technician to wet the tip of the sensor to verify it is responding and functioning properly. Results will be shown on the LCD screen as they are updated. After a pre-programmed period of time, the tester will conclude the wet test, display the final test results, and begin a shutdown sequence. If the tester is removed from the Scully socket before the end of the wet test, it will automatically shut down after a short delay. Let's run the complete sequence on a 4-compartment 2-wire sensor setup, including a ground bolt and TIM unit which is residing inside the socket. When using the truck tester, you will notice different results and indications between vehicles with a truck monitor and ones without. This is due to the different wiring schemes and signals being monitored. On trucks and trailers not using a truck monitor, the tester will identify the number of sensors and their status. On trucks and trailers using a truck monitor, the tester will indicate whether the monitor is in permit condition or not. This will be displayed on 2-wire trucks with 6 or 8 sensors, all green or red, or in the case of a 5-wire setup, 1 sensor green or red. The mobile truck tester is capable of testing single sensors and sensor holders with the accessory kit. Every kit includes a socket adapter, a socket cleaner, and the mobile truck tester. There are 3 different versions of the accessory kit. The Scully standard optical sensor kit supports 2-wire and 5-wire sensors. Note that there are 2 5-wire sensor harnesses in the kit, one with the API color wiring and the other with the European standard color wiring. The Scully Connect sensor kit supports 2 and 5-wire sensors and a direct connection to the Connect capped connector, one for 2-wire caps and one for 5-wire caps. The Scully Connect Plus sensor kit supports 2-wire and 5-wire sensors and a direct connection to the Connect Plus cap. In this case, there's one cable for both a 2-wire and a 5-wire cap. For repair shops that want to support all configurations, a universal kit can be ordered that includes all the harnesses available. The tester's advanced mode provides additional features through a wireless connection between the tester and the mobile phone or tablet. Connectivity is established through a Bluetooth low-energy radio link. You can download the Scully app from Google Play or the Apple App Store and is available for use on Android phones and tablets, iPhones, and iPads. There are significant benefits to users using advanced mode. The first benefit is having the capability of single-person operation while conducting a wet test. Even when you are on the top of a trailer, you can see the results immediately on your phone or tablet. You can also archive the results of completed tests. This ensures clear documentation of when the test was done, which vehicle was tested, and the results, eliminating any ambiguity. In advanced mode, more detailed failure modes are identified by the mobile truck tester, allowing for quick repairs or part replacements and getting trailers back on the road swiftly. The final key benefit is the ease of accessing the truck ID. In user test mode in the app, you run a test to read the TIM and immediately get the truck ID, a feature not available in Scully's universal truck tester. This is how to download the app. Search for the Scully Truck Tester app in the App Store. Download it to your iOS or Android mobile phone or tablet. Note that the app's icon is based on the Scully shield symbol with a tester on top of it. First, validate that the mobile truck tester includes the advanced feature option. Note the Bluetooth BT symbol etched on the side of the handle. Next, power up the mobile truck tester either by connecting it to a socket or by pressing pin 11. This can be verified by the boot up sequence on the LCD. Open the Scully Truck Tester app and read and accept the safety warning. The app will bring you to the home screen. This screen includes 3 sections. On top, a link to find available testers. In the center, a space that shows truck configurations when the app is connected to the mobile truck tester, and on the bottom, the main navigation buttons to manage the app. Let's see what available testers the device can identify. Click the arrow opposite available testers, and you'll see the available tester screen. The app will scan for and list testers it can identify. Note that every Scully tester has a unique serial number that is used for the default name for the device. You can rename your tester using the app. Click on your device's serial number to connect. If this is the first time you are pairing with this device, the app will ask you to enter a password. The default password is 123456. A successful connection lands you on the home screen with a similar configuration image as the tester's LCD screen. Also, you will notice the messages under the configuration image that shows tester's activities. A connection consists of a pairing of one tester with a mobile phone or tablet running the Scully app. Once a connection has been established, the app will maintain that connection for a predetermined time, the default being 10 minutes. If a tester powers off or moves out of range, the app will continue to monitor the connection for another 30 seconds and then shut off. This timeout can be configured in the app. During this time, the home screen will become grayed and a circling indicator will show next to the tester's name. If another tester is powered on for pairing, it can be accessed using the Select Available Testers menu function. In some cases, the stability of the Bluetooth connection can be compromised, and either the original tester or a second tester will not pair properly. If this happens, close the app, let the tester power off, and restart both sides again to attempt a connection or reconnection. Using the app, you can change the tester settings, run tests at your discretion, restart the tester, and disconnect the Bluetooth connection. Simply click on the arrow opposite the name of the tester to access the truck tester's dashboard. In the truck tester's dashboard, you can adjust tester settings, run tests, restart the tester, disconnect the Bluetooth, and power off the tester. Let's dive into each feature. First, choose tester settings. You will see a list of settings that can be adjusted. Here, you can change the name of your device, which is useful if you use more than one tester with the app. This option allows you to change several operational timing parameters in the tester. Bluetooth connection. This sets how long the tester should wait to connect to Bluetooth before shutting down. Auto shutdown when it's connected. This references the maximum amount of time for the tester to stay powered on while connected to a socket. The default is 10 minutes. This limit does not apply if the tester is still connected to the Scully app, as then it defaults to Bluetooth connectivity. Auto shutdown when it's disconnected. This references the maximum time for the tester to stay powered on after it's disconnected from the socket. The default is 20 seconds. This limit does not apply if the tester is still connected to the Scully app, which then defaults to Bluetooth connectivity. Wet test delay. This is the time to wait after the tester is fully started, completed system test, to begin the initial full wet test. Bluetooth inactivity. This is the time to wait before the tester shuts down when connected to the Scully app but not connected to the socket. This option allows you to change the mobile truck tester alarm events and sounds. You can change these events, which include startup, shutdown, full wet test, sensor error, system fail, and initial scan end. This is the value, the maximum resistance allowed for a good ground reading. For example, if you set the value to 25 ohms, then the ground test will provide a pass indication only when the measured resistance is equal to or less than 25 ohms. This is a calibration value that normally stays at the default of 365 or 370 ohms. This allows additional settings that can be changed with the correct administrator password. These settings include management of the internal clock and the Bluetooth password. Please contact Scully for the access. This option provides access to manual tests through the Scully app. This is where the truck ID will display. This runs continuous wet tests on all sensors. This runs continuous tests on one specific chosen sensor. This runs continuous ground tests for either diode or resistive ground in reference to the set ground resistance configured. This feature commands the mobile truck tester to repeat the initial configuration testing of your truck or trailer. This will restart the mobile truck tester. Note that this will disconnect the Bluetooth, but when the tester restarts, the connection will reestablish automatically. This feature will disconnect the Bluetooth link from the current tester and return to the home screen. This feature will power down the mobile truck tester. To wake it up, you need to reconnect it to a socket. At this stage, we will navigate through the main app system icons. Pressing the home icon will always bring you back to the home screen. The Alert section enables users to set up audio notifications on their mobile phone or tablet, including different ringtones. You can choose to turn all notifications or individual notifications on or off. Alerts are available for sensor error, Bluetooth connection disconnection, socket connection disconnection, tester low battery, and initial scan end. Next, you will notice Scully's app terms and conditions and privacy policy. Under App Settings, you will also find the Truck Tester app version. This will bring you to the screen that lists all the archived tests in the Scully app. The list of archived tests includes date and time information and can list tests from more than one tester. If you need help deciphering any test results, please review the Scully Mobile Truck Tester product manual for further details. You can add additional information to archive test results in the Scully app. To do so, click on the green framed arrow in the top right corner. This allows you to add additional information, such as customer information or truck numbers, to specific archived test results. Any archived test results can be exported as a text file. To download or share archived test results, click on Share and choose the app you want to download or attach the file to. For example, Gmail. Follow your tablet's or smartphone's instructions to complete the process. To access the Help menu, click on the Help icon. The app has a very detailed Help menu. When you click the Help icon, it will open a new window with the supporting information for that screen. Click on the X to get back to the screen on the app you were on previously. On the top left of the menu, there's a drop-down menu that can navigate you to other sections of the app. To test a single sensor or sensor holder, you'll need the truck tester, sensor adapter, and the appropriate harness. It's easiest to run the test using the Scully Mobile Truck Tester app. First, choose the appropriate wire harness for this type of sensor or sensor holder being tested and connect it to the sensor adapter. In our case, we're going to start with a 2-wire harness, connect it to the adapter. I'm taking a 2-wire sensor and I'm connecting the white wire to the white wire. And I'm connecting the black wire to the black wire. The next step is connecting the mobile truck tester to the adapter. The mobile truck tester is booting up. If you're testing a sensor with exposed wires, connect the same color wires to the equivalent alligator clip wire. If it's a connect cap or sensor, make the connection accordingly. Connect the mobile truck tester to the sensor adapter socket. The mobile truck tester will identify the sensor and display its status. Using the Scully app, you can run the single sensor wet test manually and get a more detailed result, showing, for example, if the sensor is open, wet, or short. You can also dip the sensor into a cup of water to confirm it's working properly. Dipping the sensor into a water cup will help validate the sensor functionality. I establish connection between the tester and the app, and it basically identified the 2-wire sensor on the app. Now I'm going to run the test. I'm going to the truck tester dashboard, run tests, and then I'm going to do single sensor test. Sensor 1 connected. It's looking for the sensor. Okay, it identified that the sensor is dry, as it is here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the sensor, dip it in water. Okay, it's touching the water. Basically, we're able to validate that the sensor is a good functioning sensor. We'll run the same test now, but instead of a 2-wire sensor, with a 5-wire sensor. And I'm connecting the wires again, each color. Okay. Now I'm going back to the app, restart under the dashboard. It's going to ask you, are you sure? The answer is yes. Okay, it's basically disconnecting the Bluetooth, tester is rebooting, and it will basically identify the new setup, which would be a 5-wire overfill sensor. Basically, it's giving you an indication there's no ground, there's no TIM, obviously, but there's a 5-wire sensor. It's a good sensor, it's green, it's dry. I'm going to do the wet test again. So to run the wet test, basically I'm putting the sensor into the cup. Okay, pulling it back out, drying it off, and there you have a good 5-wire sensor. Here are some common operational questions regarding the Scully mobile truck tester and app. What should I do if I lose the Bluetooth link between the tester and the app? When the mobile truck tester powers off or loses connection due to interference, distance, or some other cause, the application will listen to it to return and make multiple attempts to reconnect. Usually this is successful and the pairing can be resumed without problems. Occasionally, however, this process can fail and there are 2 scenarios that can occur. 1, the application is unable to complete the reconnection and it stays in a waiting loop. The other is when the tester believes that the connection has been made but the application does not respond. These 2 scenarios both result in a condition when the application appears to be stuck attempting to reconnect. To get out of this mode, the application will time out if the reconnection is not successful within a default time of 30 seconds. This timeout is user selectable from 15 seconds to up to 2 minutes in the app. Once this timeout occurs, use the menu option Available Testers to start a new connection to a mobile truck tester. If the mobile truck tester does not appear on the list of available testers at this time, then the tester may need a power cycle to recover. This is achieved by waiting for the tester to time out and shut itself down. Once the mobile truck tester times out, remove it from the socket, reconnect it to the socket, and then restart the application. How can I reset the Scully app? If you're using an Apple iPhone or iPad, swipe from the bottom right corner of the screen upwards. This will reveal all of your open apps. Swipe upwards on any app window to shut it down. If you're on an Android OS device, click the 3 parallel lines or rectangle icon. You can then either swipe up or click on the X in the top right corner to shut down the Scully app. Why does my truck tester not shut off? Your truck tester will remain on as long as it's connected to the Scully app via Bluetooth. The tester will turn off after 10 minutes of inactivity. If you want the tester to turn off earlier than that, you can trigger an earlier shutdown via the Scully app. Can I remove the truck tester from the socket whenever I want? Yes, you can decouple the truck tester from the socket anytime. It will show the configuration set up and then message powering off and start the sequence. Why can I not find the last few tests I have run in the data archive? The truck tester transfers testing files to the app only when they are connected via Bluetooth. Therefore, if you have been using the truck tester to run tests while connected to the app, those tests will not appear on the app real time. They'll be loaded to the app from the tester next time the Bluetooth link is established. Why are there two-wire wet test errors during the initial Bluetooth connection? The mobile truck tester stores the results of testing sessions in its internal memory. It later uploads the test results to the app when a Bluetooth connection is established. On the home screen of the application, upload activity can be seen as a progress bar across the very top of the screen. If the tester is running an active wet test on a two-wire sensor system during this upload, it may display false intermittent faults on the two-wire sensors. The problem will clear once the upload operation completes. The test report upload process cannot be manually paused, although it can be interrupted without errors if the app is closed, or if the tester powers off during the upload. If it is interrupted in this way, it will recover and continue uploading during the next Bluetooth connection event. This concludes the Scully Mobile Truck Tester training. Thank you for participating. Please reach out to Scully Application Team with any questions. Thank you for taking the time and using the Mobile Truck Tester.